Tax season. Every year, right around the tax season, people get excited for one thing: receiving a refund check. For many, it's the biggest chunk of cash they'll see all year, and it feels like a win. But that check isn't a bonus. It's not a prize, definitely isn't a reward for filing early. What it actually represents is something a little more uncomfortable. Because that money, it was already yours. The government just held on to it all year without asking. So before you celebrate that refund, let's take a second. Look at what it really means. Why a tax refund is a scam. And what are some options for you to be better with your money? Now, when I say scam, I don't mean the kind where someone's trying to steal your life savings through a pump and dump scheme or some pyramid-shaped protein powder pitch. This one's quieter. It's systemic. It works because no one questions it. It's a scam that happens legally, automatically, and by default. And most people think it's doing them a favor when it really isn't. Now, I'm not here to yell. I'm not here to tell you that the government is here to steal your money, that you need to wake up sheeple, or to flash a JPEG of a Lambo at the screen and tell you can make millions of dollars from this one weird trick bankers hate. That's not the kind of relationship I want with this channel, money, or you. Because when it comes to something like a tax refund, the truth is a little bit more boring, but it does matter. And I think it is important for you to know if you want to optimize your money-making system. A tax refund is literally the government giving you back money that they overtook in taxes months down the line. When you get paid throughout the year, a portion of your paycheck is withheld and sent to the government to cover your income tax. But if too much gets withheld, you end up with a refund at the end of the year. That refund, it's just the extra money you overpaid, given back to you after you file. That's all it is. It's like if your landlord charged you double rent every month and then gave you the extra back once a year. You'd be glad to get the refund, yeah, but it wouldn't feel like a gift. It would feel like what it is, your own money. Let's talk opportunity cost. If you get a $3,000 tax refund, then that means you were overpaying your taxes every month by $250. That's $250 that could have gone literally anywhere else, like paying off debt, buying groceries. That money could also have been invested at 8% average. Instead, that money sat with the government earning no interest for an entire year and doing nothing to help your financial situation in real time. And meanwhile, inflation is working, prices are going up. That $3,000 refund at the end of the year is worth slightly less than if you had access to it when you actually earned it. If that money had been invested instead of withheld, it could have been earning money for you and not just losing value to inflation. Even a basic index fund or a high interest savings account would have been better than just letting the government sit on it for a year. If you invested that overpaid tax money instead, just $250 a month, you could have nearly $50,000 after just 10 years. Compare that to the $30,000 refund pile, and you've left about $20,000 on the table. Not because you made a bad investment, because you didn't invest at all. Most people don't adjust their tax withholdings. They leave it on the default settings, fearing that they might have to owe money at the end of the year. That's like buying the new PC and still using the same presets that it came with from factory, including Internet Explorer. Ew. I do get it though. It's easier to get a refund than to cut a check in April, or to receive no money, but the result is kind of a reverse savings account, one where you give your money to the government every year just to feel good when it comes back. Now there is one situation where a refund makes a little more sense, and that's when you're using it intentionally. For example, if you contribute to an RRSP or FHSA in Canada, you reduce your taxable income. That can lead to a refund, not because you overpaid by accident, but because you took advantage of a legitimate tax benefit. The difference is that you're in control. You made the contribution, you created the refund in this situation. If you consistently get a large refund, it might be worth considering adjusting your tax withholdings with your employer. The CRA has online calculators that can help you figure out the right amount to keep more of your paycheck throughout the year. The goal isn't to owe a lot or to owe anything. The goal is to break even. Because if you break even, you're in control of more of your money in real time. So no, getting a tax refund isn't a scam per se, but it's definitely not a win either. It's a signal. A small reminder that there is still more to learn about how our systems work and how we move through them. Thanks for watching. If this helped, share it with someone who still thinks that refund is a good deal. And subscribe if you want more videos detailing what should have been explained to us in public school from day one. Subscribe, like, don't forget the bell button. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.